Thanks for your time as always, Lindsay. Right. She's never missed a place, this horse. How's she come back?
Yeah, good. She last prep I thought she was a little bit disappointing, even though she was consistent. I thought after a 2-year-old little prep and she won at Donald that I thought she'd be at least a midweek horse in town, and she was a bit disappointed, but she found to have an epilogic entrapment, so it got fixed up, and I think she's got her confidence back, and her couple of jump outs were sharp. I thought she trimmed up good. She looked good in the yard. And it's a hot little Class 1, which all Class 1s are.
At the start
but,
for race number 6, they'll be coming up very
I've
shortly.
always liked her, and yeah, she'll run a big race.
She always jumps out very well, this horse. Have you been able to compare her to early on? Has she improved?
I thought so, especially from the last prep. She seems to have taken off from the first prep. The middle prep was okay, but she seems to be back to where I thought. A little bit of give in the ground she sort of likes. And in a home track now, she's had a few gallops here, so that's always a plus.
Where do you want to see Freddie land, ideally?
Well, hopefully she got back a couple of times, but that could have been that problem she had. She was a bit slow out, so hopefully she begins good, which she has done in a jump out. So in the top 5 early would be good, saving her to make up all that ground.
Tuvalu tomorrow, how is he?
Yeah, he's good. He's still a bit, looks like a mammoth at the minute, but he'd spend a little time up in Horsham, so I haven't been there myself, Horsham, but it must be cold because he looks like he was a mammoth. But in good order, his jump out was good. He nursed him a bit in that Caulfield one, and I thought he was okay. His action's good, so it'd be nice to finish midfield and look to find a race maybe at Sandown on grand final day.
Thanks for your time, Liz. Good luck.
Giddy up.
And perhaps is over the odds at $21. So these runners moving into the gates for race 6. Here's Where's Brittany coming up. Cutter's Choice. Drawn low, Kieran Mann, John Allen. And Liv, thank you. They're moving in. Now here is Tears Are Flowing, who's 1 for 1. So Tears Are Flowing moving in for Damien Lane. Secret Elegance, Craig Williams mount. Craig was early to get on board her back in the mounting yard, and she's made it to the start in calm fashion. Now, one horse who isn't calm is Star of Beirut, inside gate. There's Rebels going in. And for McGrath Estate Agents, we're set. This is race 6, the Class 1. Rohesia blue and black colours, and they're away. Rohesia jumped well and is pressing forward with Where's Brittany. Tears Are Flowing's also up there vying for the lead, and Gear Right starting to dart through, and so is Cutter's Choice. So Rohesia's now drifting back to 5th and still off the track. So after 200 metres, Gear Right went through with Tears Are Flowing in 2nd. Where's Brittany deeper 3rd? Cutter's Choice back on the running rail. Secret Elegance, then Rohesia. Might be able to get some cover there, 6th. And then Star of Beirut on the inside of Thunder Award. Rebels is 3rd last. And then Stranglehold and New Kingdom went back to last. So Gerrit leads the way towards the 600 metres, a half length. Tears Are Flowing is 2nd. Where's Brittany out 3 wide and posted. And then Cutter's Choice and Secret Elegance in between horses. Now here's Rohesia. The filly's on the move. Out 4 wide, starting to circle. Followed by Thunder Award as they come to the straight. And then comes Stranglehold and Rebels to the outside. Gerrit left the fence, still goes okay, but Cutter's Choice is after it, and Cutter's Choice bursting through, goes to Gerrit. Rohesia's 2 lengths away, but winding up strongly at the end. Gerrit from Cutter's Choice and Rohesia over the top. Gerrit still strong. Gerrit won it by a head. Good first up win. Photo second, Rohesia or Cutter's Choice. And then from the back was New Kingdom running on. In behind those was Tears Are Flowing, and then Thunder Awards. Next was Stranglehold, Secret Elegance, Where's Brittany, and then Rebels, and Star of Beirut has run last. So Gerrit coming back from a break. Jump outs have been very encouraging. Drew well, took up a forward position, left the fence coming into the straight. They were trying to tackle it left, right and centre. Firstly, Cutter's Choice, who at 1,200 metres fresh from a low draw landed in a very good position and was there firstly to threaten. And Rohesia, as we saw when it won here, took a while to really find top gear, but then at the end of the race worked home strongly, but she's run out of time. And she has in the end got second, Rohesia. beating the 7 Cutters Choice, and then the 9 Tears Are Flowing. So interim numbers are 6, 13, 7 and 9. Fifth number 1 New Kingdom, who's come from last and a good return, rushing home through the field. They've run a time of 1:12.46 and a short neck, short head. Short neck.
Temperature's dropping now. Kind of wishing I put the bigger jumper on in the car. I had a choice through the car and I'm like, no, I'll go with the light one. Because you know, like here, if it gets sunny, it can get hot like here. Oh yeah, in this box. Yeah.
Horses are making their way into the mounting yard here for race number 6. 0 to 56 handicap over 1,300. Just under 14 minutes of betting time left. They're in the yard. Immortal Shield, Sengoki, toes in first. Then came Hugh Brisket, toes in first. Commander Maru, first Hugh Brisket, Sengoki, Immortal Shield, Tsunami Rose, Dylan's Lad, Tester Dexter, Provider Soir, so that's Provider Soir, Tester Dexter, Dylan's Lad, Tsunami Rose, Commander Maru, toes in first, Sengoki, Hugh Brisket, Suggestive Miss, Immortal Shield. Immortal Shield, Hugh Brisket, Sengoki, Suggestive Miss behind them, then toes in first, Commander Maru. Next one then is Tester Dexter, Provider Soir, Tsunami Rose. Suggestive miss, then Immortal Shield Sengoki. Back Me Up Benny, Back Me Up Benny, Commander Maru, Tsunami, Rose. Tester Dexter, Provada Soir. Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter. Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Immortal Shield, Tsunami, Rose, Commander Maru, Dylan's Lad, Pavada Soir, Suggestive Miss. Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Tsunami, Rose, Suggestive Miss. Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Tester Dexter, Tsunami, Rose, Tsunami, Rose. Suggestive Miss, Sengoki, 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 Sengoki. Pavada Soir, toes in first. Tester Dexter, Suggestive Miss, then came Tsunami Rose, Sengoki, Pavada Soir, toes in first, Hubristic. Hubristic, then Camber, toes in first. That one there will be Back Me Up Benny. The next one, Immortal Shield, Tester Dexter, Dylan's Lad, Tsunami Rose, Commander Maru, Suggestive Miss, Sengoki, and Pavada Soir. Heading to the gates here, race 6, Bordertown. Hubristic then came behind them, toes in first, a margin, then Immortal Shield, Back Me Up Benny, Tester Dexter, Dylan's Lad. 8 then would have been Tsunami Rose, Commander Maru, Suggestive Miss, Sengoki, then Provada Soir. Hubristic then came toes in first, a margin the field, Tester Dexter, Back Me Up Benny, Immortal Shield. Then came Dylan's Lad, followed then by Tsunami Rose, Commander Maru, Suggestive Miss, then Sengoki, and a long way back Pavada Soir. Immortal Shield, Hubristic, Dylan's Lad, Commander Maru, Back Me Up Benny, then came Tsunami Rose, margin in the field, then Tester Dexter. Immortal Shield, Hubristic, Tsunami Rose, toes in first, Dylan's Lad, Back Me Up Benny, Back Me Up Benny, Suggestive Miss, Sengoki, Commander Maru. Tester Dexter, Commander Maru. 8 or 10 further up was Sengoki, Suggestive Miss, Back Me Up Benny. Then came behind them Dylan's Lad, toes in first, Tsunami Rose, Immortal Shield, and Hubristic. Pavada Soir, then came Hubristic. Next one, Immortal Shield. Further back, then toes in first, Dylan's Lad. Margin Suggestive Miss, then came Back Me Up Benny, Tsunami Rose, Sengoki. Then came Commander Maru, margin in the field. Then further back was Tester Dexter.
Number 3 is the favourite Immortal Shield, $2.40 out to $3.80. 8 Suggestive Misses, $4.40 in from $5.50. 4 Tested Dexter, $4 to $5. Commander Maru at $6. And then $7 about Dylan's Lad, which has been backed in from $12. So the favourite here is the 3 Immortal Shield. I've got it on top too. I think from gate 1 they'll be positive and try lead. Hopefully you can get a soft time up in front and give a good kick on straightening. So 3 on top for me. They're at the gates here, race 6.
Toes in first, Pavada Swar, then Camp Tsunami Rose, next one Suggestive Miss, followed by Immortal Shield, then Senkoki, Back Me Up, Benny Tested Dexter. Toes in first, Hubristic, then Immortal Shield, followed by Back Me Up, Benny Tested Dexter, Tsunami Rose, Senkoki, Suggestive Miss, Pavada Swar, Commander Maru.
Excuse me. Horses behind the gates here, Bordertown. This is race 6, 0 to 56. Handicap here over the 1,300 metres. They are at the gates. Suggestive Miss is the favourite. $5.50 into $3.80. So it's been a little bit of a late move here for Suggestive Miss. It's had the 3 wins from 35 career starts. Deep into its preparation now. It's the one on top as they start to load away from 3 Immortal Shield, who you think would roll close to the speed from gate 1. It's $2.40 to $4.40, so it's been very easy. 4 Tested Dexter, $4 out to $5.50. It's been placed in its last 3 starts, has Tested Dexter. Commander Maru's the next one, number 6. It's $4.60 to $6.50 for Commander Maru. It's been placed its last couple, ran third at Casterton last start. Runner up the start prior at Murray Bridge. Then you've got Dylan's Lad, 12 into $8.50. It's had some specking and hubristic. A big mover, $34 into $10, so someone thinks it'll run okay. The 9 Hubristic. They're loading them away. Toes in first goes in. There's only a couple out of line here. Back Me Up, Benny and Tsunami Rose, and a riderless one, which I think is Commander Maru. I think I can see the jockey out of the irons sitting in the gates. So Toes in first to come up with Tsunami Rose, and we'll get this riderless horse in, which is the 5, in fact, I think it is now. So it's Dylan's Lad, which is riderless. Toes in first, just giving them a bit of extra work as well. So 5 hasn't come forward yet as Toes in first goes up again to have another go. Toes in first, about to come up. Toes in first, no. They'll have another go, and Back Me Up Benny's still to come up. Geez, that PA with a delay is pretty ordinary. Up comes Toes in first. Toes in first to go in. Back Me Up Benny out of line with Tsunami Rose, and it must be Dylan's Lad, which is riderless. I can't see on this angle, though, where they are at the 1,300 in that shoot there, but it's definitely the 5 to come up as Tsunami Rose is in. Riderless one to come up and complete the line. We'll be on our journey here for race number 6. Suggestive Miss the favourite. Over the 1,300. They're all in. 0 to 56. In the starter's hands. Hand about to go on the button. start appearing down the line. I think they're all locked and loaded. Oh, maybe there's one more here they're still playing around with. There's no light as yet, and there must be one that they haven't got in here. So I'm just trying to see what that is, but I can't from this angle. So we're still waiting on one more, I think, to load. And I'm not sure the number of this run. I haven't heard anything yet on the two-way, so they're still trying to get this horse in. This is race number 6 here at Bordertown. And we just wait on this final runner to complete the line. Suggestive Miss is the favourite, 0 to 56 over 1,300. And starter still hasn't put the light on. Maybe if someone can just turn that PA noise off, which is playing on repeat, my voice. Very frustrating. Anyway, last couple, well, they're all in. We're just waiting on one, which is riderless. And it still hasn't gone in, so I'm not sure what the hold-up here is. But they still haven't got this runner in. Starters off the stand. And they've been in a long time here, so we're about 3 minutes past official start time. And they're still trying to load this riderless one, which I think was the 5 Dylan's Lad, but I am speculating. And they still haven't boarded forward, so not much more I can add. We'll check this market one last time. Suggestive Miss, $3.50. Immortal Shield, $5, as is Testa Dexter. $6.50 Commander Maru, and $8.50 for Dylan's Lad. And they are still persisting. No update yet on whether or not this runner's coming out or not, or if it's in. Starters back on the stand. There's no light. I think they might have got them all. They're all in. They had a lot of chances, and they might have got it. Light blinks away. It's in. Set, ready over the 1,300. Set here, Bordertown. This is race number 6. Off they go. Fast away was Testa Dexter. Clearly won the start. Going fast too, Dylan's Lad, the one that kept us waiting. Then Tsunami Rose. Toes in first was next. Immortal Shield hunts through to be right up on the speed. Sengoki was around 5th or 6th, just a little bit fresh. Then Suggestive Miss. Next one, Hubristic. Commander Maru. 2 further back Me Up Benny, and Pouvoir de Soir whips them in last of all. That's your first call. In front here, Dylan's Lad 3/4. Can't cross Immortal Shield, who's keen in the blinkers at the 800. 1.5 further back was Testa Dexter, getting out of the speed. Tsunami Rose improves to be on its outside. Sengoki's very deep on the track. Then Suggestive Miss. Toes in first, Hubristic. Back Me Up Benny. Commander Maru second last, and Pouvoir de Soir watching it all unfold, at least 12 off the leader. That leader is Dylan's Lad up towards the 400. They're about to swing. Immortal Shield was next. Tsunami Rose. Testa Dexter's still right there. Then Toes in first. Back Me Up Benny hooked the widest. Up towards the 200-metre mark. Dylan's Lad in front from Immortal Shield. Testa Dexter. Then came Toes in first. Back Me Up Benny's running home hard. Dylan's Lad on empty. Back Me Up Benny's storming home. Then Testa Dexter. It's Dylan's Lad. Testa Dexter. Back Me Up Benny over the top. Back Me Up Benny got there down the outside from either Testa Dexter, Dylan's Lad. Next one in then was Commander Maru. Either Immortal Shield, Tsunami Rose next, Toes in first, Hubristic, Suggestive Miss, and the last one in was Sengoki. Back Me Up Benny has got there down the outside. Brooke King for Christy Evans. And what's this paid? $37.20. Wow. So $37 winner here in race number 6. And that's Back Me Up Benny. Time 1:19.41. Big turnaround in form. Ran 9th last start at Gawler, 7th at Star Prior. Was a winner 5 back at Balaclava. Career start number 38, win number 4. 5's run second, Dylan's Lad. 4 third, Testa Dexter, and the 1 was 4th, Toes in first. Interim placings, 2-5-4-1-6, 2-5-4-1-6, and the gallop was 1:19.41. Back Me Up Benny, a 6-year-old by Fiorente out of Secret Selection. a Redute's Choice mare. 2, 5, 4, 1, 6 the interims. Dividends 37.20 about the winner. $3 for Dylan's Lad the place. Should say the winner's also paid, what was it here? $5.80 the place. 4 tested Dexter, $2 the place. 1 1/4 by a half head. Interim numbers 2541. Gallop 119.41 on race 6 here today at Bordertown. How many times can I drop a hint? Must be terrible for the punter on track here. I'm hearing what I'm saying like 2 minutes later.